keeps me locked in time with dreams of what might have been. And if it's over now, the way it seems to be, what else is left for me?
I just don't get it.
Aha!
Oh,
I can't just rhyme Megatrix with Bix or Sticks or Flicks. I need information about the product.
I think about it like those car commercials where they don't actually show the car.
I don't think those were quite as successful as the car companies wanted them to be.
Hey, I master music and marketing. I don't need to know about the product. That's your job. Which you said you wanted.
I just didn't realize how much Chuck carries you.
What?
Well, if he's the one who knows the product and he's the one concerned with serving the client, it's kind of like he's the driver and you're just a bit of filler.
What does he see in you?
You're the one who's saying that you can't mix commerce and art. It's either practical or pretty.
Don't put words in my
That's
mouth.
what you're paying me to do.
No, Megatrix is paying you to put words in customers' mouths.
Yes, exactly. And that takes knowing what to put in their minds. Paul, don't you see that your side and my side have to be so linked that they can't exist apart? Then the message is true.
As true as marketing gets.
Different discussion. Stay on point, please. What I'm saying, Paul, is that we both need to understand what Megatrix is in order to make others feel a certain way about it.
And what I am saying is that I can make them feel any way I want without having to know what the specifics are.
So you're an emotional manipulator?
That sounds so crass when you say it. What do you think a soundtrack is? And a jingle is a soundtrack. Listen before you speak. What's this make you feel like?
An elevator.
What?
Sorry. It's kind of outdoorsy, meadow, early summer.
Wow, really?
Yeah, isn't that what you intended?
I don't really think of visuals when I'm composing. I had no idea that was in there.
Wait, what do you think of then?
Emotions. You still haven't said how this makes you feel.
Peaceful. Wait, how do you come up with the emotions?
Just think of something that happened or I saw. Or I think of some great piece of music written by a composer that made me feel that way.
So you do use images, that's what I do.
Not the point. So peaceful is it? That's all you got?
Okay. Peaceful. Sort of happy.
Well, for a poet, you've got an appalling lack of emotion words, you know? But try this one.
You mean that old-time religion, brother?
Emotion words, sweetie!
Okay, joyful.
And you got it without any context of word meaning. Surprised? Those are both former Megatrix hits. The client really loved them too. So, I don't need to know what Megatrix is. Quod erat demonstratum.
So, I guess it is my job to find out what Megatrix is after all.
If you need it. Chuck never did.
Even Chuck would need to know what he was writing about. I bet he knew, and he just never told you. Do they list a website for that stuff?
Yeah, for the shareholders.
Well, it's a start. It just says that they are a multi-conglomerate focused on providing products and services for good health and good living, moving toward the future with Megatrix.
What future?
Really? Your biggest client? Okay, look, why don't you write in your corner and I'll write in mine?
Yours?
Well, wherever Chuck usually sits, or wherever's farther away from you. And we'll each come up with some possibilities, and then after about a half hour, we'll crunch them.
Fine. Half hour.
Is that really necessary?
Provide structure. A very important part of a working partnership.
Fine.
Writers, to your corners.
What do you mean you have flown to Europe? How could you just go away? We were supposed to work with each other, building a future every day. Why did you leave me so broken-hearted? Is it you thought I would cry? I've got a sinking suspicion that I'm pushed from the plane